Hello? What do you mean what would happen if there was a 99 overall offense and a 0 overall defense on every single team in the league? There's no way that would ever be possible to do. I don't know anyone who would make that kind of roster. Oh, there is someone who would make that roster. And his YouTube is Franchise City. Go check him out. Boom! What's going on, guys? I don't know why I just like to use the phone in intros now. It might become a thing. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to drop a like. Go check out Franchise City. He hooked me up with this roster. One of the coolest rosters I have ever seen. Like, I've actually never been this excited for, like, a challenge. Not even, like, a challenge type video. But, like, a kind of, like, a season simulation. So, let me just show you guys on the screen what's going on. Also, if you guys do me a big favor, hit subscribe. It's exam season. It would mean a lot to me. Every single player in the league, if you look, all of them have 99 offense. All of them have 0 overall defense. Now, that would take somebody a long time. So, like I said, go check out Franchise City. Make that dude's day. We're going to go sim through this, and I'm in a great mood, okay? First of all, I just got to get rid of this stuff. I want to talk about some stuff, because I get questions all the time about my life. And you guys might not think I do, and you might not be someone who cares, but, like, as the simulation goes on, what I always take these videos for when they're like this is I take them as an opportunity to talk about things that are relevant, talk about my life stories. Okay, so this is going to be a little bit different. I actually had something else recorded, but I thought of something different that I wanted to touch on that I felt was more important and more relevant than anything than what I talked about before. And I want to start a kind of quote series with you guys as we watch these simulations, as we see the super high scores you guys are about to see. My first quote that I want to talk about today is, it's super simple, and it is, I want to put a ding in the universe. Now, you guys might hear that quote, and you can take that a million different ways. You can take that, I want to make an amazing invention. I want to invent the PlayStation. I want to invent the newest monitor. I want to be a genius. I want to be a celebrity. I want to be an actor. I want to be an athlete. You can take that in any way. And for all of you guys, I want you to know that you can be any of those things. Well, maybe not all of those things, but there's more ways than one to just leave a ding in the universe, which is why I like this quote. I feel like it maybe was said in like a different way than it was supposed to, but some of us aren't going to be the richest person in the world. Some of us aren't going to be the most famous celebrity, but that doesn't mean that we can leave a positive effect on this world. And some of that comes through just pure positivity as people. Like, the smallest things that you guys do that you may not realize on a day-to-day basis, like when you go to school, I know a lot of you guys are younger, you're going to be put in situations where you have opportunities to make a positive influence in people's life, to make a ding in the universe. And one of my purest examples is when I was in middle school. It broke my heart because my elementary school, you never really see stuff like that. I got to middle school and there was a kid who had glasses. He was born really early, so he had he was a little bit. He had some his head was like bigger than maybe it should have been, and everyone constantly made fun of him. Even people who were supposed to be my friends, the athletic guys. And I cut ties with a lot of those people because of it. And I was like, you know what? Like, this guy, I can tell, I can't even imagine what he's going through. Me, I'm complaining about coming to school, doing my assignments. He has to go to school every single day. He gets made fun of. People knock his glasses off. Like, it's really quite awful. And it was everyone. No one really had this guy's back. And I was like, I'm just going to try. And I know I can't fix the whole situation. I can get mad at my friends like I did a million times. I'm just going to try and make a positive influence in his life. So I remember the first thing I did, I went up and introduced myself. He was wearing a leather jacket, and I gave him a nickname. And I said, hey, man, this is going to be your nickname. And I was like, and it was completely different than everyone else had a mean nickname for him. And I was like, I'm just going to give him this nickname. That's kind of cool. It's different. And the smile on his face was just priceless. Like, completely and totally priceless. And then I eventually got everyone to start calling him that name instead of the mean name that everyone else said. And it's not like we were best friends. We had very different interests and stuff. I'd sit with him sometimes at lunch. I'd do certain things with him just to try and leave. And that, to me, through all the YouTube stuff that I might do, through all this stuff, might be the biggest ding in the universe I could have done. And other situations like that. And I want all you guys, if you're ever put in a situation where you can go and make someone's life better, I want you guys to do it. Because you're going to be in that situation one day. And you might not think so, but you're going to be sitting down, you're going to be struggling, and you're going to be at your lowest point, and you're going to want someone to come and just pat you on the back and tell you it's going to be okay. So just be that positive influence in people's life. Take this as my advice for today. And now let's go look at the crazy stats. I'm going to be talking about the next part of this whole thing in the after we go through the simulation. Like I said, the cuts are going to be weird because I did this after the fact, so it might be a little bit choppy. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next little simulation. Russell Westbrook 30.5, Ben Simmons 18.7. It's going to even out because everyone's going to be scoring a crazy amount. Dwayne Casey, did I say the Raptors? I said the Raptors. Don't ask me why it's going to happen. I guess the Raptors All-NBA first team is pretty normal. You have Giannis, you have Nikola, John Wall, Blake Griffin, DeMar DeRozan, Dennis Schroeder. They're both hurt, but they're all NBA third team. That's weird. You know what else is weird? All these guys, like, I literally just had all 99 players, which means there should be no weird correlation like there is. Like, did you notice how an all-NBA second team, it was all-stars, and all-NBA first team was all-stars? Why? Everyone's a 99 overall. Why do they still stick out? That is a great question. The one thing that this is all about is seeing statistics, though. We want to see how many points are being scored per game, and it's the same. Wow. I think at the top end, we're going to experience a lot of the same type of scoring through our probably 2 simulations of this. I don't know if I'm going to do 3. We're going to notice that a lot of players are scoring a lot of points, but not a ridiculous amount more. Is kind of why is the defense 66, 58? Is this? Oh, I think it takes into account athleticism and stuff. Like, you can't completely get rid of defense. You can get rid of like their inside D and perimeter stuff. That's what it's trying to say. But the thing is, if we look at like a team stats, oh yeah, this is where it's weird. You can see all throughout the team, they're all scoring like 16 points per game. Even guys like OG Anunoby at the bottom of the whole thing, he's scoring 10. If we go to a team like Houston and see how they're doing, you have 26 at the top, everyone is evenly dispersed throughout the whole thing. It's kind of cool to look at something like that, to see that on a team, you have 26, 25, 20, 18, 14. Really, really interesting. Let's get the power rankings. These don't matter, but my teams that I guessed, the Raptors were one of them, and the Celtics were one of them, and the Pacers. The Celtics did very, very poorly. It doesn't really matter about that stuff, though. I want to check on the team stats. So with this like whole thing, most teams, there's teams that shot like 604. The average points per game was 153, and the average points allowed was 150. So they really, really counterbalance. All throughout the teams, it's very even. If you look at every single team's stats like that, it's almost the same. Like if they're scoring a lot of points, they're allowing pretty much the same. Field goal attempts per game, field goal percentage per game, very even. All of them over the .50. 3-pointers made. This has been a really cool challenge. Like, this is one of the most interesting things I've done. I honestly feel like it is. This has been, like, just looking at all this stuff, there's so much to look at. Like, if we look at NBA records, where NBA records set it all, like, and I want to look at NBA records for career season. Okay, so there should be some season records that were at least close to being set in this year. It doesn't look like there was. In a season, the total points record, if you see 2018, Isaiah Thomas, 3-pointers made. He got that. If you keep going, I don't see anything else that's really drastic. Turnovers, James Harden and Westbrook both got that last year. That's kind of, I didn't even realize that they did that. Field goal percentage. Whoa, Dwight Howard. That actually doesn't make, I was about to say, like, I thought I was thinking 3-point percentage when I saw that. I was like, that is crazy. Everyone's percentages are way up. In terms of free throw, all of them were pretty much hitting, like, these guys hit every single free throw, I think, throughout the whole year. Don't ask me how they did that, but they must have hit all their free throws. Let's go sim this. I'm going to say from this side, I'm going to go the Raptors. This is just a straight guessing game. This side, I'm going to go the Clippers. If it's Raptors and Clippers, you guys owe me $1,000. You obviously don't owe me $1,000, but I'm just going to say it. Raptors are gone. Okay, perfect. Clippers are still moving. Go Clips. Go Clips. Yes, they're moving on. Clippers, let's go. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Bam! Let's go. The LA Clippers have won the championship. So season 1 of this super weird challenge. Okay, so for the second part of this, I'm going to be talking about the next part of the whole ding in the universe type thing, which I think is like kind of the motivational thing. I talked about how to make a ding in the universe for somebody else, but I want to talk about how to like influence your life and how to make you feel like you've made a ding. And to me, the #1 way to do this is just the little boxes thing that I talked about earlier. And I talk about this all the time. I don't want to reference it too much, but just go to university, do whatever you guys want to do, but just remember, you're not confined to anything. You guys can do anything. Don't be afraid to be different than ever. If all your family became doctors, and you might want to be a doctor, they make a lot of money, don't be afraid to try and become a YouTuber, an athlete, or something, and like have that confidence in yourself. The main thing and the main way to get places is confidence and work ethic. Like, confidence without work ethic is useless. Work ethic without confidence is useless as well. And I just made up that quote. Brett Barrett. As I'm slowly making up my own quotes here. But I'm saying, like, if you guys want to become a YouTuber, an athlete, or anything, you got to go through it. And if you want to make that ding in the universe in a way, you guys can. You can think of the next invention. A lot of people cut themselves short, and they think, oh, wow, this remote, this was built by someone who is a genius. You know who built this remote? You know who built that TV? You know who built the PS4? Humans. You know what you are? You're a human. You can do it. These people are no better than you. They're no smarter than you. If you put your time in and you dedicate it, you can be anyone you want. You can build a PS4 controller. Might have patent issues if you build an exact PS4 controller. But what I'm trying to say is you guys have the ability to do whatever you want in your life. There's like everyone, there's a quote that said, every building, everything you look at, all the most amazing sites in the world were built by people just like you. So don't be afraid. You can be that. You can change it. You can alter it. I'm pretty much quoting someone right now. I'm trying to think of what the exact quote is. I believe it might be Steve Jobs again, staying on that same theme. But yeah, we're about to go get into the second part of this video. Just I hope you guys leave today on this Saturday wanting to make a ding in the universe. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the last part of the video when we're going to go over what happened in the second season. This is actually post just because of the way the vote video worked out, but this is going to be an awkward cut right about now. Okay, end of season 2. Westbrook's the MVP, Ben Simmons, Carmelo Anthony. We're going to see pretty much the same things. I did 2 seasons just to see if anything crazy would happen. D'Angelo Russell goes all NBA third team. The main point of this video was just to seeing what the score was like. And for me to just have an opportunity to talk to you guys, because I really, really enjoy doing that. That's one of my favorite things to do on YouTube, is just simply chat, which is why I'm slowly falling in love with these type of videos. If you look at Embiid, all the stats are pretty much the same. Home and away doesn't change too much. The league leaders were Westbrook. No crazy league leaders. That's so weird, though. I find it so different that with the 99 offensive stats, I guess it's their defense and athleticism, but guys like Rivers are 94, but they're still down there. They don't find their way up. Like stars just seem to get the opportunity to shoot more when you do this, which to me is super weird. Awards, all-star participants, season awards, LeBron James, D. Lillard. I'm going to go with NBA records once again. I'm going to see if there's any season records that were set in this year. It looks like the free throw percentage was the only one again. Very, very similar to the last one, having that 99 three-point or free throw percentage was huge when you have that offensive ability. I'm going to pick my team again. I was right on the first one, so maybe I'll be right on this one as well. Power rankings. The Raps. I'm going with the Raptors. I gotta stick with the Raps. I gotta stick with the Raps. See what we can do. Go Toronto. Go Toronto. Sorry, this video, we gotta check the team stats after too. Raptors are about to lose. No, Raptors are about to win. Oh my gosh, Raptors are about to win. Dang it, man. Atlanta. Oh, the Houston Rockets are the champions. Before I end this video, I want to check the team stats. Just see once again exactly what we saw before. With having one side 99 offense, one side 99 defense, you get pretty much all of them have the same thing. It's equal to each other. My voice is running out. I have a finance exam tomorrow. I gotta head to bed. I hope you guys enjoyed this video though, and I'll see you guys next time. God bless. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed it, and yeah, enjoy.